they're knocking it out of the park. I mean, Gilmer lost a tough one, but they played. Those guys played. They really did. Lumpkin won their first game of the season with Coach Sorrells. First win for him as a head coach. Dawson, Sid Maxwell, Fannin, Union walked away, I think, with their 5th straight win against Fannin. Tough fought game right to the end. As usual, a couple people on social media yelling at officiating. Whoa, right? But Team FYN Sports Facebook page, go check it out. And also at 10:10 this morning on Team FYN Sports Facebook page, instant replay with Lauren Hunter, where she recaps everything on Team FYN Sports Facebook page. Live show, 1 hour, instant replay. Okay, so now we talked about Saudi Arabia. There's so many lies. So many lies. Let's see, what do we do next? What do we do next? I'm trying to think here. Let's see. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Let's see. I don't want that anymore. Hold on, folks. I got it right here. I had it just a minute ago, and I think I lost it. Let's see what that is. Hold on. And let's see. Biden is down there in Birmingham or whatever. The original sin of slavery. GM to close 4 U.S. manufacturing plants. We're trying to figure out now in that what side Trump. Bolton out. Iran attacked Saudis. What notes I have? Let's see. Biden said get the record player out. Remember that last week? Biden. Here's the thing, okay? Before I get into Kavanaugh, Biden bumbles, fumbles, stumbles, and grumbles afterwards that the media is asking him questions, okay? Biden tells the story about going out and going to kick, popcorn's rear end at the pool. I mean, it's as funny as can be, right? But when Biden said get the record player out, he was stumbling through actually a true statement. Now, relax. Don't know how that sounded. But here you go. Now, years ago, when, all right, people would come to this country, Italians, Germans, you just name it, Hispanic. Years ago, when people would come to this country, right, you sit the kids down and the parents in front of the TV and you listen to American English, okay, over and over and over again. Now, what's funny is years ago, you could probably pick up TV shows when you tried to talk to, are we allowed to call them foreigner? Remember them foreigners? But remember years ago when you were talking to somebody that had immigrated to our country and they start talking to you, you may be able to pick up the TV show that they watch learning English, okay? Because years and years ago, we didn't have all the English classes, all right? And you'd play the record player, you'd play the TV, you would play whatever and listen to it over and over and learn English. So Biden was trying to fumble through that. And he threw out record player. And I'm like, Joe, what the hell's wrong with you? I mean, nobody has a record player anymore. They're coming back a little bit. But just saying, okay, just saying. And the reason I thought about record player, I have it right here somewhere, right? I think this should be, wait a minute. I think this should be, what's his name's theme song. No, I'm serious. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let's see how loud it'll play if you can pick it up.
No one is going to hand us.
Wow, come on now.
Voted for. We must fight for.
Wait just a second. Stay with me.
My grandmother bought me a cute little toy. Silver bells
bells hanging on a string. She told me it was my
ding-a-ling-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Oh, that was bad. Was that not bad? Was it? Snappers all, once I swim across Turtle Creek. Man, them snappers all around my feet. My ding-a-ling. That should be Brett Kavanaugh's song, right? Like, he should go in to the Supreme Court of the United States and they should all be seated there, right? And he should make an entrance. Now, the last confirmed Supreme Court justice, the one and only Brett Kavanaugh, and he should come dancing in his robe with the background singing "My Ding-a-Ling." What? You are looking at me. I know what you do. You're out there saying, "Oh, he's so silly." Really? I mean, he's at a college party and his friend takes his ding-a-ling and puts it in a girl's hand. Just saying, folks. That's a party. You know what what the number one thing happening at college right now at a party? Don't you do that. Keep your ding-a-ling in your pants, because God knows you'll not be able to be a Supreme Court justice if that ding-a-ling comes out. The next time you take a keg slide, do the keg slide down the stairs, at the Animal House, you may not be. There should be a whole list of, if you do this while in college, you may not be a Supreme Court. I'm serious. You think it's funny? I'm just saying. And I heard Ruth Bader Ginsburg exposed herself last week. Just saying. Maybe she did, Oh, let's go through. I'm sorry, folks. You can't make this stuff up. Let's go through the picture list really quick, and then we'll stop and look at this for a minute. Now, okay. Gas prices go up. I didn't put this in the last segment because this is what I'm working towards. Gas prices go up, right? The American voter will vote their pocketbook, all right? Will vote their pocketbook. If they're looking at gas prices that they were paying $2.29 and it's $2.69 today, if the American people in the states that don't deserve it, because California deserves it, New York, you guys, New Jersey, California, New York, whatever, Illinois, you guys deserve it. If the gas is $6 a gallon, I don't give a damn, all right? I don't care what you're paying in those states, all right? You deserve whatever you're getting because you're a bunch of whack jobs that keep passing this ridiculous state regulations on everything. All right, moving right along. Don't want to get stuck there. But if you go in Georgia and you're, in an area and you pay at the pump $3.10 next week, well, that's what you're going to see. And then you're going to hear the media double down that it's $3.10 for a gallon of gas, right? Because you think tensions are not going to be high with the world oil supply for a little bit of time to come? Do you not think Iran feels like they can contribute to the tensions being high? So what is that? That is your independent voter. They're going to you're going to the gas station and it's $3 and something because why? Trump pulled out of the Iranian deal / sanctions / Saudi Arabia, Khashoggi, the whole thing. Gas is up, but the people that don't pay attention, because the majority of Americans, they're going to go to pump, pull it up, $3.10, that damn Donald Trump, I ain't voting for him. I'm going to vote for somebody else. I'll vote against him. Boom. Now Kavanaugh. Suburban white women. Wonder if they are going to chip away and continue to try to chip away at suburban white women. See, I think it would be suburban white women that went to college and remembered those elitist white boys that had an attitude. The Brett Kavanaugh type that treated women as objects in college. partied and partied and partied and put their schlong right in their hand. Whoa, that was too far. Well, we'll go back to dingling. Hey, do you watch the media? They're disgusting. I'm not disgusting. They're disgusting. Anyhow. All right, so moving right along. Let's go with some pictures on the line. Okay, CNN number 56. DJ, start with 56. Kavanaugh, CNN, 4 a.m. this morning. And his wife and his little girls, once again, his wife and little girls, hopefully they keep the little girls away from the story that says, hey, daddy was partying and his friend threw it over into. I'm thinking, what the hell is going on? What a party. I never went to one of these. I'm telling you, I didn't. Now, I'm trying to think. I went to some parties. Let's not go there. All right, so let's look around a little more. We're going to go through the pictures first to see how the media is framing everything up. Oh, number 51. 51. Put me 51 up there. Top Dems call for Kavanaugh's impeachment. Uncorroborated allegations. So we have uncorroborated allegations. I heard it. Well, the next day at the cafeteria when I was getting my little Jell-O cup, somebody said, hey, did you hear about Kavanaugh throwing a schlong around last night? What the hell? I'm serious, folks. Top Dems call for Kavanaugh's impeachment. Uncorroborated allegations of sexual misconduct resurface. How did they resurface? Who helped bring this little cream to the top? Somebody like the New York Times? Or interesting. All right, so let's go here. Number 50. Put number 50 up there for me, DJ. Here is Joe Biden, and there's Beto O'Rourke, and they're all out there. Top Dems call for Kavanaugh's impeachment just on the simple fact it's uncorroborated, but it resurfaced. So let's throw it out there. There's Peter Pan Buttigieg. Kavanaugh should resign, and if he doesn't, the House should impeach him. So wait a minute. Why would he have to resign and be impeached, Peter Pan Buttigieg, over uncorroborated allegations? What about, Sotomayor, some of the things she has said that is very political, okay, and partisan? What about some of the things Kagan, the old softball player, has said? We'll leave her alone, all right? I bet she was a great softball player. What about Ruth Bader Ginsburg? That actually, Justice Ginsburg said things directly about Trump that were exactly partisan, that I don't know how she can hear some cases and not have to recuse herself. But we'll keep going with the uncorroborated, okay? That's number 50. Let's go to number 49. I'm just showing you some of them there. 49, okay? Let's go now. I'm going to go down the road here. Stay with 49 till I get to the next one. Let's see. Let's go with the president's tweet, number 43. Number 43 there, DJ. Now the radical left Democrats and their partner. Who's their partner? I got to pause for a minute. Oh, the hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media. The lamestream media. Now, President, I think you should go with my hashtag. The lamestream media. And after Brett Kavanaugh again talking loudly of their favorite word, impeachment, he is an incredible man who has been treated horribly. Such lies about him. They want to scare him into turning liberal. Well, wait a minute. There's something I didn't look at, Batman. What's the possibilities that Brett Kavanaugh will not be impeached? What's the possibilities that none of this will bear any fruit of proof? But what's the possibilities of somebody slipping him a note? You know, the guy that clips out all the letters in the magazine and slides it in there, and it says, you will vote liberal. You will not vote to uphold the heartbeat bill in the Supreme Court. You will never vote against anything gay in the Supreme Court, or we won't stop. I mean, what say you? It's a possibility, right? Let's go to the next one. Let's read some New York Times clips. Number 42. Okay. I can't see that very clearly. Number 42. Stier, Steyer. Mr. Steyer. Okay. Okay. The New York Times, 42. Brett Kavanaugh fit in with the privileged kids. She did not. Brett fit in with those privileged, obnoxious, snobby kids. Mr. Steyer, who runs a nonprofit organization in Washington, notified senators and the FBI about this account, but the FBI did not investigate, and Mr. Steyer has declined to discuss it publicly. I mean, I am so confused. I mean, he contacted the FBI. The FBI, didn't find enough in it, didn't see anything to it, but he won't come out and discuss it publicly. Oh. So what? The New York Times will and all of them. Let's go to number 41. DJ put 41 up there. Again, 41. We corroborated the story with two officials who have communicated with Mr. Steyer. The female student declined to be interviewed, and friends say she does not recall the episode. Wait a minute. Are you reading the same thing I'm reading? And Democrat candidates want to impeach this guy, a Supreme Court justice of the United States. Remember, he went through the process, okay? Nothing like the Constitution, right? The guy went through the process. Now, we put in Supreme Court hearings and so on and so forth, okay? And we put in these committees. You can see which one of these committees were put in place. So the Senate Judiciary Committee oversees questioning and vetting, okay, nominees, and then it goes to the floor. So they vote to confirm or deny, right? So a Supreme Court justice nominee comes in, and we know all the dog and pony show. We've seen where Kamala said, I'm running for president, and I'm going to act like this. Spartacus had his moment. Oh, my God. You remember Spartacus in his moment. Dianne Feinstein looked at the American people and lied. They created Christine Blasey Ford, right? Remember that? Right? And that's when we all decided we kind of like Lindsey Graham. Remember when he came back from break and Lindsey said, ba-boom, this is what's going to happen. I'm disgusted with you people. Remember that? We all liked Lindsey that day. So Feinstein lied to the American people. Feinstein should be kicked out of office immediately. The Senate should have her removed. Boom, 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 all the above, right? So anyhow, we have nothing corroborated, and we have the joke. Remember I started the show. I told you the Democrats do not have a candidate to vote for. They do not. And we have the joke of these candidates saying things like, oh, impeach this guy. So let's go to number 40. DJ, give me 40 over my shoulder. At least 7 people, including Miss Ramirez's mother, or you can't go against mom, heard about the Yale incident long before Mr. Kavanaugh was a federal judge. They heard about it. Nobody will talk. Nobody will confirm. Nobody will go on the record. Nobody will go public. Where's Michael Avenatti? I mean, couldn't CNN dig up Michael Avenatti to say he heard about this or he's representing them or something? I mean, that would lend some credibility, would it not, CNN, if you found Michael Avenatti? Holy smoke. But even Ramirez's mother, oh my God, we can't go against the mother. The mother said, I've heard about this. There was a tea party and I was there and they were talking about Brett. And I heard, do you believe he was throwing his schlong around? What the hell, people? I'm serious. I mean, this is supposed to be New York Times writing something. Okay, let's go one more. 39. 39, okay. This is MSNBC this morning. Oh, these people. A classmate, Max Settler, whatever his name, saw Mr. Kavanaugh with his pants down at a different drunken dorm party where friends pushed his penis into the hand of a female student. Maybe it was a college schlong party. I don't know. I know what you're saying. I know. I don't care. I absolutely don't care. What the hell's wrong with you people? If you're talking about me, I wish you would quit saying that. That's just disgusting. That's just this. That, folks, there it is. Look at it. Look at it. It's on the screen. DJ, do you have it on the screen? Because I can't see it. Look, the guy's out there, you know, I wonder if he'll say, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to hold my ding-a-ling. Oh, what the hell? Oh, my God. DJ, I'm sorry. I didn't know I would go with this, but look at this. Why, we heard about it at the tea party. There was a couple mothers got together and we were whispering. Did you hear what he did? Why, they forced it right in her hand. Okay, so anyhow, Serenity now. Serenity. Number 35, DJ, put 35 up. 4:05 in the morning, Eastern time. See, Eastern time. MSNBC comes on 5:04 in the morning. That's when they come on, 5 o'clock. Right out of the box. Right out. The first thing. Democrats call for Brett Kavanaugh's impeachment over new sexual assault claim. Well, we have no facts. We don't even know who the people are. We don't even know exactly who pushed whose penis around. But let's impeach the guy and see if we can't hurt his daughters and his wife a little more. Let's tear. Oh, by the way, his wife, woman, we got to clarify that now. That's her pronoun, right? What's your pronoun? His wife, right? 2 little girls, right? Wife, 2 little girls. Interesting. So that's what the way they want to talk. I mean, there's no respect for these kids. The media, women. Oh, really? Okay. So number 34, DJ, give me 34. 34. Here's the graphic. They slam up right at 5 o'clock in the morning. 2020 Democrats call for Kavanaugh's removal. Democrats call for Brett Kavanaugh's impeachment over allegations, assault claim. 2020 Democrats. There it is, the graphic. Okay. 33. The New York Times. Here's the reporter. Kat Kelly. Is that her name? Yes, there we go. We got that. Give me number 32. Number 32, they dug back there, got a nice picture of Christine Blasey Ford, didn't even know where the house was, couldn't remember where it was, couldn't find anybody to corroborate the story that Dianne Feinstein made up for her. Democrats call for Brett Kavanaugh's impeachment. Let's go with 31. 31, they put a nice graphic up here this morning. Impeach, there's the 4 that say impeach immediately. I mean, Francis is out there yelling, give me your gun, impeach the Supreme. What do I have to do next to get you to vote for me? Or even listen. Further investigation, Globochar is saying, hey, let's look a little further. Biden looking a little further, right? Okay. So that's that one. Let me see what else I have here before I go to one other here. And Axios, one big thing this morning, the 3 villains for the Dems in their 2020 plan, right here, 26. It's interesting. The story breaks, right? Give me number 26. The story breaks, gets its time over the weekend. Boom, Monday morning. Axios is out with their one big thing. And the Democrats have 3 villains for 2020 because they do not have a candidate you would vote for, right? And there it is. Brett Kavanaugh is one of the villains. They already had it planned and set up. And oh, by the way, let's just show the 2 evil people of the world. Number 23. Go to 23. And let's see what else I have here, if I have anything else on that. Okay, so first, Iran voters at the pump. And we know what's happening there. We're clear on it. Second, Kavanaugh, we know what's happening there. Okay. White suburban women, they've got a break. They've got rural. All right, in North Carolina, okay, really quick, going to take a break. We're going to talk about GM. That's my 3 subjects this morning. GM, North Carolina, okay, Dan, I forget his last name. Dan McCready was the Democrat. He beat him. The Democrats were salivating, hoping the Republican would lose the 9th district of North Carolina. He did not, but they have drilled down into the suburbs, and they're drilling down at white women that are leaving Republicans because I'll tell you why they've got to push suburbs and try to get that vote to leave is what they won't tell you is rural Republican vote is growing if that's possible. Yes, it is growing enormously. So once you get away from suburbs, the rural vote in America is who put Donald Trump in office, and that's growing, and they don't want to talk about it. So unions is next, okay? Rural, white, educated women that think that Kavanaugh's a pig. The regular guy, you and I, the regular guy, okay, that pump gas that say, what the hell, 310, come back General Motors right after this. So I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let's go to a break.